In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a rainbow loom Christmas light bulb charm. So you're going to need one loom and have it set up in a rectangular shape so that all the pins are in line with one another. And the blue connector pieces need to be spread apart. We're going to be working with the length of 4 pins, so we want to make sure that there are no connector pieces under the length of 4 pins. And you want to choose your color. I have red for my light bulb and silver for the top metal part. So we're going to be starting at the 3rd pin in from the left hand side of your loom. So you want to take your first band, put it on your hook, and then we're going to double this, so wrap it around a second time. And then I'm going to start on this 3rd pin. So I want to put it on and stretch it up diagonally to the right and then push that down. And now for this next band, I'm going to again double it, and this time I'm going to cross over that band that I just put on, making an X. So that's going to go down diagonally and twist. So that is what the bottom layer will look like. And now I want to add 2 more layers doing the same pattern. So I'm going to start at the left hand side, go up and diagonally to the right, and then I'm going to come back down and cross it, making an X. Push that down. I'm going to do that one more time. So I'm starting at the bottom left and going up diagonally and then coming back down across. And now that I have those 3 layers on, I'm going to remove the bottom layer. And if you recall, we doubled this bottom layer. So we're actually going to remove the bottom 2 bands from all 4 of these pins. So you grab both bands on your hook, pull it out and over the top, go up to the next and do the same thing. Grab the bottom 2, flip over to the other side, grab the bottom 2 again, pull them over the top, and then come up to the next pin, again grabbing the bottom 2 and pulling them over the top. Then you want to push that down. And now we're going to put on one more layer using this these same 4 pins in the same pattern. And now we're going to remove the bottom layer, 1 from every pin. So again, we're grabbing the bottom and pulling it over the top from the outside. And then you want to push that down. Next, we're going to expand out. So we're going to start on the pin to the left of where we had first started. So it's going to be the 2nd pin in from the left hand side. And we're going to go up and diagonally to the right, and you want to twist. And now we're going to go down and diagonally to the right. You don't need to twist the centers because there's already bands underneath of them. And now we're going to go up and diagonally to the right again and twist. And now we're going to work our way back down, starting at the top. So we're coming down and diagonally and twisting. And now down again. You don't need to twist the center. And then we're going up and diagonally to the left and twisting again. Now we want to remove the bottom layer. So on your pins you should have just 1 single band on the end pins. So we're not going to do anything with those. But on the middle pins we should have 4 bands. So you want to remove 2 from the bottom of each of those pins. And then go to the other side again, removing 2 from the 2 center pins. and then push that down. And now we want to add another row using these same pins. So we're going to start at the far left and zigzag our way up to the top and then back down. And now we want to again remove the bottom row. So this time we have 2 bands on the ends and still 4 in the center. So we're going to remove 1 band from the end and then 2 from the center pins. Again, 1 from the end, flip to the other side, 1 from the end and 2 from the center of the 2 pins, and then 1 at the end again. And then again we're going to push all of this down. And then we're going to do 1 more layer with these same pins. So we're going diagonally up to the top and then working our way back down. And again removing the bottom layer, 1 from the ends and 2 from the middle pins. And then 1 from the end. Go to the other side and do the same pattern. And again, push all of this down. And now we want to move the bands in. So we're going to narrow our light bulb. So for this next layer, instead of starting on the end, I'm going to move 1 in. So that's going to be the 3rd pin in from the left-hand side of your loom. You want to go diagonally up, and then you just want to cross that. And now that we've done that, we're going to move these end bands in. So I'm going to take the bottom, move it up diagonally and put it on the top of that pin. I'm going to take the top one and move that down diagonally, again putting it on the top of that pin. And then I'm going to go to the other side, move that one in down and diagonally to the left, and then take the bottom one and move that up and diagonally to the left. So now we should have 4 bands on all 4 pins. So again, we're going to remove the bottom 2 bands. I'm going to do that for all 4 of these pins. Then you want to push all this down. And now we're going to add our gray bands for the top. And we're going to do this same pattern, start at the left, go up and diagonally, and then take another band and cross it. Then we're going to take a second layer of silver bands and put that on. And now we want to take the bottom 2 red bands, or whatever color you're working with, off of all 4 of the pins. And again, we're going to push this down. And now what I want to do is I want to take the light bulb off of the loom. So I'm going to start with the left-hand side at the bottom. There should be 2 silver bands. So I want to pick them both up on my hook, make sure they both get on, and go up and diagonally to the right. And then I'm going to take the other 2 bands on the pin to the right of that. get the both bands on my hook and go up and diagonally to the left. And then I'm going to take the bottom 2 silver bands off of both of these pins. And then what I'm going to do is take 2 of the bands, get them on my hook, and hold on to them. Pick up the other 2 bands. So now I have 4 bands on. And I'm going to take this end row off so I can easily get it out. And you want to loop the bottom 2 bands through the top 2 bands. Make sure that you get them both to go through. And then you want to take another silver band, or you could use a C-clip or an S-clip, whatever you prefer. I'm going to use a band. And you want to pull that through these 2 loops, and you want to leave it on your hook. Grab the other side, so now you have both ends on your hook, and then again loop one end through the other and pull. And then here is your light bulb charm.